and welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this one is about wine bottles. Every time I do a workshop for the past 25 years, I'm always asked, can you teach us how to do a wine bottle? Well, seems like I must be the wine bottle teacher, I guess. So I moved up here from Santa Barbara. I'm right here in the central coast of California, and I'm in the middle of about 50 wineries here. The ocean's over here, the wineries are over here. Not a bad place. And so I looked around and I said, I got a lot of wine bottles to paint. So the way I did it was I bought a lot of wine bottles and I emptied some of them and lined them up on the shelf, and the light was coming in behind them, and I took lots of pictures and I painted them over and over, the practice. So I started entering these wine festivals. I got into wine festivals. They made posters. I even have a billboard on the main 101. I couldn't believe it. Oh, welcome to wine country, and it was my painting. So that's how I started to learn how to start painting a wine bottle. But let me show you a quick and easy way how to paint a wine bottle in 3 simple steps. Let's get started. But first, let me show you the materials. Here we have my brushes. This is going to be for acrylic painting. So I'll be using my acrylic brushes. And so they're a blend. And blend, I have choices, different sizes, okay? Then I have my paper, my watercolor paper. This is either Fabriano watercolor paper or Kilimanjaro, okay? And on that, I've already put on a coat of acrylic gesso. It's my primer, alrighty? Just like on a canvas. The gesso goes on the paper. That way I have longer working time, all right? And the color I put on top of that was Marigold. So I'm basically going to start off on a pre-gessoed, pre-primed color. And this one happens to be Marigold. So that's my original backup color, background color. And the paints I'm using will be this dark green phthalos. These are the Holbein paints. I like them because they have so much pigment in them. Here, the cerulean blue, pyro red light, my Hansa yellow, and my go-to always luminous opera. That's that hot pink. It's crazy. Bucket of water, big wide mouth water, not tiny little mouth. And I have paper towels. I'm ready to get started. 3 easy steps. So I'm making my palette pretty simple. I'm just using some pretty basic acrylic paints. Here I have the Holbein cadmium green deep. Here's some phthalo. Whoa. See, it's so rich you can't even tell what color it is unless I spread it out like that. Now I know it's phthalo. That's wonderful color. Here's the cerulean blue. This will be my blue. Another beautiful color. Then the pyro red. See, I use my table as my palette. This is the Hansa yellow. Beautiful. And my go-to luminous opera. I like to mix this color, this opera, into some of these other colors. It just really pops them up a whole lot. And now I've decided to use this particular brush. I like the proportion. Be perfect for this size sheet. This is an 8x10 sheet of acrylic. I'm ready to go. 3 strokes. Put some water on my brush. Move my paints out of the way. I'm standing up so you can see it. And I'm also holding my brush way back here. Way back here. Don't hold it up here. This is all about loosening up. When you hold the brush in the back, it means I can stand far away. And we'll just start right here. So here's the center stroke of the bottle. Right down to the spine. Okay, that'll be the bottom. Now let's do the sides. The neck's already done. There's one side. Here comes the third stroke. Done. That's the basic shape. Now I'm just going to radius the bottom. Radius the bottom up in here, this section in here. Basically, there you have it. There's my bottle sitting on a table. I'm going to put the table in the back here. Just like that. Now, since it's still wet, I can start wiping some of it away. It's an empty bottle. Cool, huh? That's the basic shape. That's how I do a monochromatic painting of a wine bottle. Now it's time to put in some color. Yay, color. Okay, let's load up my brush full of red. I'm pretending there's red wine in here. Let's stop right about there. Still keeping the shape of the bottle. All right, kind of dark right now. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Well, I have that brush in my hand and red on the tip. I'm gonna put it up there. Notice I'm bouncing all over the place. Don't stay in one area too long. All right, let's make it dark, really dark, a bit over here. You know, when you look at a bottle of wine, it's pretty dark. Depends on the location, of course. All right. Let's make it a little more exciting back here. Light actually bounces inside a bottle of wine and just bounces all over the place. And that's what I like to paint. There you go. Now, where there's no wine, glass is going to be, I have that color. Give it a highlight right off the bat. The light's hitting that side of the bottle. There we go. Also, add some blue in here so it doesn't become so dark. Yeah, I like that blue. That way. Why blue? Well, the black was just a bit too black. There we go. More painterly, if I can use that word. There we go. Nice solid bottom. Oh, I like where it's going. I know my brush is flying all over the place right now. That's how I like it. There we go. And this is just a bottle. I'm not even putting in the wine glass yet. There we go. So it's going to be bright on one side. Darker on the other side. There we go. Blue. And this is wet into wet. So I have to learn to get in, get out. Don't stay in one area too long. I'm going to start putting it in an anchor. It means I need to ground it. Show the viewer where the light is coming from, over this way. Okay. I'm going to make the background simple here. Use a lot of white and blue. The white makes the paint opaque, which means I can paint over it, correct it. And have another chance to draw Basically, this is my negative shape painting. I have a lot of white. In this light blue color, which makes it more opaque. There we go. So it's starting to take shape. Now, this is too yellow. I'm going to tone it way back. Way back. I do all my mixing on the table. The good part about that is I can stand away from it and keep mixing until I get the color I want. That's the color I want. Of course, this is a quick sketch. And I should be done this quickly, too. Softening the background. There. Here. Fingers. Kick it up even more. So there we go. And bring some of that color into the shadow. And one more. Right into here. I'm happy. And that's how I do a wine bottle. Practice, practice, practice. Enjoy. I'll see you on the next BobBlast. Hey, but before you go, let me remind you how we got started here. Painting a wine bottle with 3 strokes. There's your 3 strokes. Blend the corners and the bottom a little bit. Then we started making it dark. Pretend there was something in there. And then, you know, where did all that lead to? Painting all of that using color. Yay, it's a great way to paint. Then we came in with the background and cleaned it all up. And look at that. I didn't have to draw it. It's called painting. Which then led me to other experimental pieces I've done earlier where I'll do some simple ones or ones with wine glasses, a little more complicated. I like to do a whole lot of those. And here we have some more abstract ones, simpler ones. And you had to paint those growlers, right? Growlers. I hope you've enjoyed doing this. I certainly enjoyed doing this. Hey, but let me tell you about some more workshops coming up, and I can't wait to show you. Hey, you're still here, and so am I. So let me take this opportunity to tell you about my Loosen Up workshops. You know, my Loosen Up workshops were developed a long time ago for 2 kinds of artists. Those who are just beginning and just needed to know, I need some basic steps. And for those of us who have been painting for a long time and stuck in the style and just wanted a kick in the butt and, you know, come and take one of my Loosen Up workshops. You know, and it moves quickly. There's a lot of fun. We do a lot of different subject matters, as you can tell from some of the subjects I have behind me. We make it all up. It's a great fun time. And I'm all over the United States. And here are some locations where I'm going to be doing some of these Loosen Up workshops. Here are some of them. Pencils out. Okay, April 1 to 6, Scotts Valley, California at 1440 Multiversity. Can't wait to go there. It's a really unique place. Check it out. May 3rd to 5, Visual Artists Alliance of Springfield, Missouri. Another great place, okay? Check that one out. June 10 to the 16th, Dillman's, Lac du Flambeau, up there in Wisconsin. They're the people that take me to Paris, Cuba, all over the place. They got a great resort. I love going there because they have the cabins, the kitchens. They take care of us. The lake's there. We can go out on a boat ride if we want. It's just fantastic. I call them paintcations for me. And yet I'm painting late at night if you want to. Great place. Wonderful people. They take care of us. They've been doing this for a long time. August 6th to the 10th, Mendocino Art Center. You know how much I love to talk about Mendocino Art Center. All about loosening up. September 4 to 7, North Valley Art League in Redding, California. You know, I think that's enough. Pencils down. There'll be a test in the morning. Hey, thanks for watching Loosen Up Workshops. I've been doing it for a long time, and I love doing them. I can't wait to see you there. Take care.